Assalamu alaikum and good day. Today we are going to learn one of the chapter from Islamic wealth management. This is chapter 2, which is about introduction to wealth creation in Islam. These are the course learning outcomes for this chapter. At the end of this chapter, students should be able to explain the ethical and responsible of wealth creation. Second, students should identify the social responsibilities and compassion. And lastly, students should also can balance life and personal growth. As for introduction, Islam bases its creating wealth practices on a system of beliefs and precepts that come from the Qur'an and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad SAW. These principles aim to ensure that wealth is generated and used in a manner that is ethical, just, and beneficial for society. Wealth creation in Islam is not just about accumulating riches, but is integrally linked with ethical conduct, social justice, and the well-being of the community. It encourages individuals to be productive and innovative while adhering to moral and ethical standards that promote fairness, equity, and social responsibility. By balancing economic activity with spiritual ideas, Islam seeks to create a just and equitable society in which money benefits everyone, not just a few. In this chapter, it was divided into 3 subtopics, which are Islamic concept of wealth accumulation, wealth mobilization, and wealth spending. For Islamic concept of wealth accumulation, it's divided into 5, which are lawful earnings, hard work and diligence, balancing material and spiritual needs, wealth as a trust, and zakat. First concept for wealth accumulation is about lawful earnings. It is known as halal earnings in Islam, refer to income acquired through means that are permitted by Islamic law. Earning a livelihood through halal means is not only an economic activity but also an act of worship to Allah. Secondly is hard work and diligence. In Islam, it is our highly valued virtues. The concept of striving encompasses all efforts made in the path of Allah, including the sincere pursuit of lawful earnings and personal development through hard work. Next is balancing material and spiritual needs. It's a fundamental principle in Islam, promoting a harmonious and fulfilling life. By following the guidance of the Quran and the Prophet Muhammad, Muslims can achieve a balanced life that nurtures both their worldly success and spiritual growth. Fourth is wealth as a trust. In Islam, wealth is considered a trust, amana, from Allah. This concept underscores that wealth is not merely a personal asset but a responsibility to be managed with integrity, accountability, and a sense of duty. And lastly for this subtopic is zakat. Zakat is a foundational aspect of the Islamic economic system, designed to purify wealth, foster social welfare, and promote economic justice. The second subtopic is about the Islamic concept of wealth mobilization. It's divided into 5 as well, which are halal investment, ethical investment criteria, risk and profit sharing, avoidance of riba, and diversifying investment. First, halal investment refers to investments that comply with Islamic principles, particularly the rules outlined in Sharia law. These principles dictate that investments should avoid activities that are considered haram, forbidden, in Islam. Meanwhile, for ethical investment criteria refer to the guidelines or principles used by investors to choose investments that align with their values, ethics, or social and environmental goals. Next is risk and profit sharing. In wealth mobilization are central concepts in Islamic finance and other forms of ethical investing, where the focus is on fairness, equity, and mutual benefit. Next is avoidance of riba. In Islam, investments should not be made in businesses that are involved in haram activities. These include companies involved in alcohol, gambling, pork products, pornography, tobacco, and certain entertainment sectors. And lastly is diversifying in investments. In this wealth mobilization, diversifying investments is a fundamental strategy in portfolio management, aimed at reducing risk and optimizing returns. The concept involves spreading investments across different asset classes, sectors, geographies, and other categories to minimize the impact of any single investment's poor performance on the overall portfolio. As a conclusion, Islamic wealth management offers a holistic and ethical approach to managing financial resources, deeply rooted in Sharia principles. It emphasizes fairness, transparency, and social responsibility, ensuring that wealth is not only accumulated but also utilized in ways that are beneficial to individuals, communities, and society. That's all for this time. I'll see you on next video. Thank you for watching and Assalamu alaikum.